Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today you're going to be looking at graphing ordered pairs. So by the end of this video, you should have a little bit of understanding on how to graph, as well as what the four quadrants are, and then you're going to do some practice on iExcel. So hopefully this is a really short video to just get you going. Let's go ahead and get started. An ordered pair is directions to a specific point on a coordinate plane, and it's made up of the x coordinate and the y coordinate. Just like the ending of the alphabet, it's x, y, z, and so as we look at an ordered pair there, the 5, 8 in parentheses, the 5 is the x coordinate, and the 8 is the y coordinate. Here is a coordinate plane, and we have the x axis, which is that line going horizontal. You can kind of see a partial x right here, and then the y is the one that goes up and down, or we call that vertical. Whenever you're going to plot a point, you always start in the center here, and that's called the origin, and that position is 0, 0. Alright, so if I'm going to plot an ordered pair, my thinking is going to be, I'm going to start at 0, 0, where it intersects, and that first number, that 3, shows me how far over I need to go, either left or right. So I'm going to find that positive 3 to the right, so it's here. Now I'm not going to actually plot that point, I'm just showing you my thinking right now. From that position, now I'm going to go up 8, because positive 8 is up, and it's all the way up here at the top. So this is my final point. I'm going to go back and erase that extra one there, and then usually we label them. So this is the point 3, 8. Alright, thinking about the next point, again, I'm always going to start at the origin, at where they cross. And the first point is, or first thinking is, do I need to go left or right? Well, in this case, I need to go left to -2. Okay, so I'm here. That's my thinking. I'm not going to plot a point there, but then I'm going to follow it all the way up, because this tells me to go clear to 9. Well, this coordinate plane doesn't even go to 9, so actually the point is up here. This is -2, 9. Now, you probably will never, ever, ever, just on my video, just because the graph wasn't what I wanted it to be, ever have a point that's floating outside. Okay, I'm going to go back and erase my thinking, so I have my 2 points. Okay. Next, plotting the ordered pair 3, 5. Again, we always want to start at the origin, and that 3 tells me I'm going to go to the right, to the 3, and the -5 tells me I'm going to go down to -5. So that point is right here, 3, -5. And again, I know you can't see my thinking, so maybe I should use a highlighter. I'm thinking 3 and then -5. Okay. Then for the next ordered pair, again, I'm going to start at the origin at 0, and this time I'm going to go to -2, and then I want to go down to -6. Okay, so this is where my other point will be. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Okay. You also need to know that there are 4 quadrants. Quad is a name that means 4, or like in Spanish, cuatro is 4, and there are 4 quadrants. And when you were in elementary, you started working in the first quadrant. So this is the first quadrant. Now typically they use Roman numerals. I don't know what you'll see on any test, so I just want to go through that with you. You might actually see numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, or you might see these Roman numerals. Okay? Now this is kind of strange, because normally things don't work this way, but to number them we go in counterclockwise order. So here's quadrant 2, and there's a Roman numeral 2. Down here is quadrant 3, as you can already see it's labeled. It looks like this. And quadrant 4 looks like IV in Roman numerals. And those are the 4 quadrants that you will need to know. All right, so what you are going to do is you're going to go into IXL, and in the 6th grade, the X topics, there are 6 of them. X1, X2, X3, X4, X5, and X6. And it's all on the coordinate plane. And you're going to choose one of those 6. Once you get a SMART score of 80 to 89, then you can take a screenshot of that and save it. If you really want to, if you want to go for that level 4 score, then you can go for a SMART score of 90 or more. Okay, if you want to just finish it out and get that 100%, go for it. No, nobody is stopping you. Okay, you're going to do that 3 times. So 3 different topics in the X coordinate. So you can choose X1, X2, X3, X1, X5, and X6. It doesn't matter, but you're going to do it 3 different times, and you'll have 3 different screenshots. Now, if you don't know how to take a screenshot, what you're going to do is you're going to press Command-Shift-3 all at the same time. And that automatically sends a picture of your screen to your desktop. When you're done, so you've completed all 3 topics, if class isn't over yet, then what you're going to do is submit those into Canvas. So you'll go back to the assignment in Canvas and you'll click Submit Assignment. And then if you scroll down, it will say Submit Assign or Choose File. And if you click on that, it will show your screenshots probably towards the bottom, and you will have to click one at a time. So you click one, and then underneath it, it will say Add File. So you click it again, choose File, add the next screenshot, add a file, choose File, add another screenshot. Okay? So the goal is that you are completing 3 or more topics. If you can do more, you're going to get a higher score. You're going to get that level 4. Okay? If you have questions about this, what are you going to do? You're going to email me. So underneath this video link, I have my email, and I have this rubric again, and I just know you're going to rock this. Okay? Submit stuff before you leave today. Let's not have this hanging over your head for the next 3 weeks. Okay? All right. Email me questions.